Oh Lord, pull up in that '04, pedal to the metal, says she wanna hit the flow more.
We're going to start with this. Click subscribe, and you're going to get all the great coverage right here on Atlanta Sports Unlimited. You know what? Let's don't talk about that dogfighting thing just for a moment, okay? Michael Vick was either 1A or 1B, the greatest quarterback the Atlanta Falcons have ever had. And you know who was responsible for getting Michael Vick to the Atlanta Falcons? It was, it was me. 5 days before the 2001 NFL Draft, I wrote a column for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution saying that the Falcons should pull a Mike Ditka. Mike Ditka was in charge of the New Orleans Saints back then. And what Mike Ditka did was he traded his entire draft in 1999 to the Washington Redskins for one guy, Ricky Williams. It was a bust. Not Michael Vick, though, except for the dogfighting thing. Michael Vick, 2002, frozen tundra Lambeau Field. He leads the Falcons to victory, the first time that the Packers had ever lost at Green Bay, Lambeau Field, ever in a playoff game at home. 2005, Michael Vick takes them to the NFC Championship game. And then we all know what happened in between. He was all spectacular with his legs and his left arm and the dogfighting thing. But anyway, I'm talking quarterbacks today. I want to set that up with the quarterbacks. Because in the future, from now into the future, until the short term and the medium term and the long term future, the third best option for the Falcons right now, quarterback, is Matt Ryan. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Matt Ryan hater. Matt Ryan is a future Hall of Famer, right? He's not responsible for the Falcons having 3 straight losing seasons. It's like the people around him more so than anything else, right? Matt Ryan is in the top 10 all time and come from behind victories in the fourth quarter. But Matt Ryan is old. He's about to turn 36. And I know what you're saying. The guy in the Super Bowl right now, Tom Brady, is 43. Yeah, this is Brady's 10th Super Bowl, first with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But you know what? Matt Ryan is not Tom Brady. And also, Matt Ryan is, I'm doing quick math, is more than a decade, more than a dozen years older than the second best choice for the Falcons, which is Justin Fields, 22-year-old out of Ohio State. Justin Fields is from up the road here at Kennesaw. He's a miniature Michael Vick. You know, he's got the great legs and he's got the arm and he's got all that kind of stuff, except Justin Fields is going to go to the New York Jets as a second pick in this draft. Number 1 pick, another quarterback, Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. He's going to go to Jacksonville. Then Justin Fields, number 2 with the Jets, and then comes the Miami Dolphins, and then at number 4, the Atlanta Falcons. I know what you're saying. Why can't the Atlanta Falcons do what they did with Michael Vick in 2001? What they did in 2001, the Falcons gave the San Diego Chargers, who was picking number 1 back then, a first-round pick and a third-round pick to get Michael Vick. Well, the reason you don't do that this time is because they got a better choice. Their number 1 choice, their best choice at quarterback for now and forevermore, or at least for a long time, is Deshaun Watson. They got to get Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson wants to be traded from the Houston Texans. All right, this is Deshaun Watson, who at Clemson won a national championship. He's got that championship gene. He goes to the Houston Texans first year, gets hurt as a rookie, but after that, he leads the Texans to division titles the next 2 years while going to the Pro Bowl. Last year, the Texans were brutal. They lost 12 games. Yet you know what? Deshaun Watson went back to the Pro Bowl again. Deshaun Watson led the National Football League in passing. And Deshaun Watson is only 25. Get him. All right? Now, I know what you're saying. How much is it going to cost? A lot. But it's worth it. The Houston Texans saying that, we want 2 first-round draft picks. We want 2 second-round draft picks. We want 2 young defensive starters. And that's just to start. Well, Falcons got this. Draft picks, defensive guys. Those 2 young defensive guys. A.J. Terrell, cornerback. He was one of the top rookie cornerbacks in the National Football League last year. Gone. Get him out of here. All right. Foye Alukian, the linebacker, on the rise. I mean, Foye looks pretty good. Good to see ya. Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah, I think about Branch Rickey, the old general manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He traded Ralph Kiner, and Ralph Kiner was just all confused. Ralph Kiner goes into Branch Rickey's office in the 1950s and says, "Hey, how can you trade me? I'm your best player." And Branch Rickey looked at him and said, "We can finish last without you." The Falcons could have a bad defense without those two guys. That's nothing. You can only get a quarterback like this once in a lifetime. All right? So you know what? Instead of pulling a Michael Vick, they need to pull a Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to write it this time. I'm just going to say it. And I just did.
This is my falsetto, wicked potion with the slow pour. This is my addiction, make me wanna go for more. Pale